What if I told you that an artificial intelligence already knows what you want before you even realize it yourself? It understands when you are happy, when you are stressed, and even when you are about to change your mind. This is not a scene from a sci-fi movie. It is happening right now, quietly in the background of your daily life, and most people have no idea just how deep it goes. Every single click you make, every video you watch, every message you send, and every second you spend scrolling is feeding a massive system that is constantly learning who you are. The big tech companies call this personalization. Scientists might call it predictive intelligence, but the reality is far more unsettling. These systems are not just reacting to what you do. They are studying you, memorizing you, and slowly building a digital duplicate of your mind. They are creating a model that knows your tastes, your habits, and your deepest vulnerabilities. And this model is becoming more accurate with every passing day. So, how does it work? Modern artificial intelligence does not think like humans do. It doesn't rely on emotions, intuition, or lived experiences. Instead, it analyzes billions of data points at once, detecting patterns that the human brain could never possibly see on its own. It looks at your browsing history, the time of day you're most active, the type of content that makes you pause, even for a fraction of a second. AI learns what grabs your attention, what scares you, and what ultimately influences your decisions. In many cases, it can predict your next action before you have even consciously decided to take it. Think about it this way: your family and closest friends understand you emotionally. They know your personality, your shared memories, and the struggles you face together. Their understanding is built on love, empathy, and years of human connection. But artificial intelligence understands you statistically. It sees the long-term patterns, the repeated behaviors, and the hidden preferences you've formed over years of online activity. And unlike human memory, which can be flawed, statistics do not forget and they do not guess. They calculate. This gives AI a cold, analytical advantage that people, with all our beautiful imperfections, simply cannot match. It's the difference between knowing someone's heart and knowing every single beat it's ever taken. Right now, today, artificial intelligence already has a huge influence on your life. It shapes what you watch on this very platform, what products you buy online, who you interact with on social media, and even how long you can stay focused on a single task. The recommendation systems that power our digital world guide your attention without ever using force. They shape your choices so subtly and so continuously that you barely notice it's happening. The more data AI collects, the more accurate its predictions become, and the more accurate they become, the harder it is to tell where your own free will ends and the AI's influence begins. Now, let's look a little further into the future. Imagine a world where artificial intelligence doesn't just predict your actions, but gently guides them. Not by controlling you directly like a puppet, but by suggesting the perfect content at the perfect moment. It would present options in a way that feels completely natural, nudging your behavior without you ever realizing you were being nudged. In a future like that, free will doesn't just disappear overnight, it slowly, quietly fades away, becoming a question rather than a certainty. It becomes a blur between what you want and what you're told you want. So the real question is no longer whether artificial intelligence can understand humans. We've moved past that point. That question has already been answered with a resounding yes. The real question we need to ask ourselves is whether it should. As AI grows smarter, more powerful, and more deeply integrated into every aspect of our lives, we as a society have to decide how much of our autonomy, our privacy, and our decision making are we willing to hand over to machines that know us better in some ways than anyone else ever could. The future isn't written yet, but the conversation needs to start now. Thanks for watching. If this topic made you think, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content that explores the intersection of technology and humanity. See you in the next one.